Hi, and it's good to be here on Good Friday, and good that the world is still spinning and the sun is still going round. And I'm going to read you a Sufi story for this Good Friday. And the story I'm going to read you is a story from Idris Shah's The Magic Monastery. And I'm going to read you two stories. And the first story I'm going to read you is called Cat Think. Once upon a time, there was a kitten. Someone took him to see a tiger, 50 times his own size. The kitten said, "Anyone who appears so large can have little real value. If he had anything in him, he wouldn't have to be so big." And the second story that I'm going to read you from Idris Shah's Magic Monastery today is a story called The Self-Congratulating Fruit. It's related in the family of Jan Finchanis that a certain emir, attended by a substantial retinue, journeyed from Arabia to see the great Khan. When he arrived, he was treated with honour and given costly presents. Many of the court of Jan Fishan expected that after such a journey the prince would ask innumerable questions, or else remain mute and try to absorb wisdom through companionship with the great Khan. But the Khan said, just before the emir was ceremonially announced, "Watch this interchange, for it is only rarely that one experiences such a thing." The emir entered and said, "Confirm me in my emirate, for I am not of the family of the Hashemites, and it is from your ancestors that all nobility receives its rank." Jan Fishan said, "Do you wish ceremony and courtesy and the verification of rank, or do you seek an answer to a question?" "Would that I could have both, but if only one is to be given, I desire an answer to my question," said the emir. "Since you have asked, with absence of greed, for only one, I shall give you both," said Jan Fishan Khan, "and I shall confirm or deny your title in the answer to your philosophical question." The emir asked, "This is my question. Why do so many Sufis make light of the great deeds, the heroism, the patience and high-mindedness which is the heritage and the glory of the Arab?" Jan Fishan said, "And here is the answer, which will not only explain our position, but will also show you your own true position as a nobleman among Arabs. We discount, and we even deride at times, the qualities upon which so many men pride themselves, because those very qualities should be the minimum, not the maximum, attainable by man. If a man is a hero, or a patient one, or devout, or hospitable, or has any of the other qualities, this is the point from which he starts. Is he a beast, that he should be proud if he learns to conduct himself well in relation to others? Is he a fruit, that people should remember his name and always seek others of the same type? No, he is someone who should be ashamed that he has not always been worthy, and should be grateful that he is capable of great things." After this, the nobleman abandoned the title of emir, saying, "Emir is the word we use for the kind of man who is at the bottom, so why should I use it or need it to describe me? What we call any ordinary man with few qualities is not even to be counted in the journey until he rises to what we call highness, elevated. One of his companions said, "What? Will you cast aside the glory of your family for something which you could have read in a book?" The Emir said, "I could have read it in a book, and it would have been no less true. Perhaps I have, indeed, read it in a book at some time, but I did not heed it. And if I have in fact at some time read it, then I am doubly blameworthy, for I have betrayed my literacy through ignoring its value to me in helping me to change back to the status of man from the status of a self-congratulating fruit." And that's the end of the second story from Idris Shah's The Magic Monastery that I'm reading you on the 10th of April 2020, Good Friday. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good day.